So during the week, I found a way you can create viral kids nursery rhyme videos.
Twinkle down, my little light. Watch us as we say good night. Close your eyes, my furry friend. Sleepy time is round the bend. Good night, moon, and good night, star. Good night, world near and far. Good night, world near and far.
After watching this video, you will not need any other video again on YouTube to create this type of video content. And this channel is literally blowing up because every day kids are interested in watching things that are educational, valuable, and parents support this type of content. We are going to be using free and unlimited AI platform to create everything from start to finish. I'm not going to give you just one tool. I'm going to give you multiple tools so that you have varieties and alternatives. Grab the prompt in the description of this video and follow along.
Okay, so before we start creating, I have prepared a detailed prompt that will literally help us to work together. So if you want to create alongside, you can have access to this prompt in the description of this video, and let's do it together. So the first thing we are going to do is, now this is the prompt, this is the instruction, system rule. You have to copy this first one and paste. Now what are we going to do now? This prompt we are copying is to train the AI chat box to know what we are going to be building. Okay, now you can decide to use ChatGPT, you can decide to use Gemini AI, you can decide to use Grok AI, you can also decide to use Claude AI. So any of these chat box works perfectly fine, but for the purpose of this video, we are going to be using the Claude AI. So go ahead. Now this Claude AI is a free version and I'm using the mobile app. So you can install this from your Play Store if you are using Android, and if you are using your Apple phone, you can get it from your App Store. Alright, so this is a fresh page. So we are going to train this Claude AI for what we are about to build moving forward. So first you need to paste this into the Claude AI. Now what this does is that it's going to act like a creative assistant for a faceless kids YouTube channel that creates viral sing along nursery rhyme videos. Remember, so it has captured that part. So watch what I'm going to do it alongside. Go ahead and hit send. Claude AI would store and save this memory. So whatever thing we are going to do is going to understand what we are moving. That is the next step, right? So what is step one? Like you can see here, what is step one? Now, what is the step one? Head back to the prompt that we have, right? Copy the prompt and let's get back to Claude AI. Step one, we are going to select our topic because you cannot do without scripts. You cannot do your rhyme without script. So copy the first one, like just like as I copied now. Let's head back to the Claude AI. Now paste it here. Now it's going to suggest 3 to 5 highly engaging, viral, friendly. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and send this. Now once this is sent, watch what is going to happen. If you don't have anything in mind and you like the suggestion, animals, is it colors, is it habits, is it numbers, is it bedtime, is it seasons, or something else? If you have something else that you want to use, why not go ahead and give it to Claude AI? But for me, I'm going to go ahead and select bedtime. So I'm going to copy this and tell Claude AI, let's go with bedtime. So I'm going to paste what I copied, hit send. Now for you, if you already have your topic, why not you can paste it there as something new, like fresh idea. All right, so with this we already have 5 engaging topic. This is not just engaging, monetizable topic. Remember, anything you are creating on YouTube, for it to be monetized and for YouTube not to demonetize you, it must be educational, it must be entertaining, and it must be valuable. People will not subscribe to your channel, parents will not subscribe to your channel because you create kids rhyme videos, but because your videos is adding value to their children. All right, so I've selected, I have 5 because I was specific about the ages, right? Now if you have your own age and it's different from here, you can indicate it from the prompt we copied already. So now we have the 1st to the 5th prompt. You can see this. So we are going to select any one. So I'm going to go ahead and let's go with number 2. So number 2 is okay by me. Number 2 is perfect. All right. So once you select that, okay, we are going to move. We've picked our final topic. So our final topic is sleepy time, right? Brush and shine, bedtime routine. All right, so this is perfect. So the next thing is ready for step 2 whenever you are ready. So now you see the reason why I gave you the prompt to train the AI is so that it will not just give you generic response. You are the one in charge of this response right now. Can you see this? Now that this makes it your own story. It's not just a generic story, and it's not just another AI slop story. All right, so we head over to our prompts again. All right, the next time around we're going to copy the step 2. Step 2 says scripts and lyrics. Okay, so you're going to copy all of these to this part. Okay, all right, to the last part that says final chorus. Okay, go ahead and copy. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and paste my step 2. Included our ages 2 to 6. So if you already have your age right from the first prompt, you are going to indicate it there. Please always read the prompt. What you need to change it. Okay, this prompt that I'm giving you is like the master prompt for the entire story. So let's go ahead and hit send. Once we hit send, it will start analyzing. Okay, we have verse 1 to final chorus, right? We are cool with this. So head back again to our master prompts. So the next step we are going to do is to generate our scene by scene. It's for us to break the song into scenes. Okay, that is step 3. We want to break the song into scenes, and of course generate our image prompt for each of those scenes so that we can have our master image for consistency. All right, so head back to your Claude AI and let's paste for the next step, which is step 3, and then we move. Beautiful. So when that is done, it's going to generate us exactly what we requested. Okay, scene 1, right, and scene 2 and scene 3, scene 4, scene 5 till we have our last scene. Okay, this is now becoming interesting. So for us now, we are going to be using this to generate our images, because this is what we are going to use for our images. Now take note of this part because we want consistency across all our scenes. We don't want our scene 1 to be different from our scene 2, because a lot of content creators make this mistake by having generic response, like generic image generation. All right, so first you need to copy this prompt. Now you're not going to copy this lyrics, right? This lyrics is here. You're not going to copy that. What you need to copy is this prompt, right? This from here to the last part of scene 1. This become our base image. That is our master prompt, what you'll be using for consistency purpose across all our scenes. So please take note on that part. So now if you head back to our master prompt, you're going to see now this is going to actually help you and guide you to the next thing and to every step so that you don't make mistake. Now if you head back to our master prompt, you realize that the next part is image generation, and we are going to do this manually, which is our step 4. You can see this, right? Is our image generation manually. We are going to do it manually. So we are going to upload our best character. Before we can upload our best character, you need to generate the best character. So how do you generate the best character? I have copied my prompt already, right? Head back to, we are going to use Gemini AI, all right, for this purpose. I will teach you how to remove those watermarks, those annoying watermarks, right? I already have the app in my phone. You can get this app from the Play Store if you are using your Android phone, and your App Store if you are using your Apple phone, and even if your PC if you are using the web browser, like desktop version. All right, you can even access this on your Chrome browser. Okay, so I'm going to use here, I don't have any reference, so I'm going to go ahead and paste this image. Okay, all right, but literally you can click this part. Okay, that you can come here if you really want to do something, right? I mean, let's do it the right way. So just come here, select your image from your images. Right, once you select your images, you see this, try a template, refine with Gemini, ask you to make changes. So I'm going to go ahead and close that. All right, so at this point, I'm going to go ahead and paste my prompt because I want to generate my best image. Now, I don't have any reference image already, but in case you already generated your reference image, you just use this plus sign, click on it and bring it up, then we refine it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and send this. Now, let's see what Gemini AI is going to create for us. So from here, we'll now check if it's okay by us, we move with it. If it's not okay, we regenerate again. All right, take note, your aspect ratio is very important. If you are creating for YouTube, 16:9, and if you are creating for TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram, you use 9:16. All right. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and no, not now. We will do that later. I love this. This is beautiful, guys. What do you think? I love it. Okay, because it's our first generation, I'm cool with this. So for the purpose of this video, I don't want the video to be very long. But if you're not cool with this, you can regenerate again. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click this save. It will be saved into my device. Okay, so this is okay. So now we want to generate our images one by one, that is manually, from the master prompt you already have. Master prompt says you should upload best character, paste each scene prompt into your image generator, then generate all scenes images. So I'm going to generate a few. I'm just going to generate 2, and then you continue from there. Okay, you can generate from your own end. All right, so this is just to give you a guide on how to maintain consistency across all your scene. So head back again to your Claude AI where you have scene 2, right? We are going to generate for scene 2. So we already gotten our scene 1. Scene 2, the same thing is applicable here. Just copy this prompt, only the prompt, leave the lyrics, copy it. Then I can copy prompt 3 also, so I can generate all available ones. Let me copy up to prompt 4 so that you see what I'm trying to say. Let me demonstrate the consistency pattern for you. Now I'm going to go back to my Gemini. All right, so once you are here, where you have this plus sign, right? Remember, we are generating our images. You are going to click on that plus sign so that we can bring up the image ourselves. And why are we doing this? Is for our master, is for our consistency. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and select my image, the first image we generated. Remember, we have our master image. So select it here, and you see it will be added up here. Then our scene 2 prompt, we have our scene 2. Okay, so I actually added a few lines, right? So in case you are to generate using another image generator, okay, so you can add this few lines to it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and send it. Now let's see if it's literally going to give us with the same environment, the same facial expression, and the same character, and not just facial expression, the same character, like okay, so you can see it's the same image, right? Let's look at the first image. This is the first one. Okay, then this is scene 2. So you can see that, right? Then go ahead and save this. Also, perfect. So we have our 2 scenes. So I'm going to go ahead and bring the same scene 1 again. That first image, scene 1, remember that is our base image, that is our master prompt. And I'll generate for scene 3, right? I'm going to go ahead and send. Okay, so let's see what is going to happen. This is absolutely beautiful. The same face, the same hairstyle, and okay, good. Okay, so at this point, if you notice, to me, it's not okay with me, because if you notice, this bedroom, okay, from our prompt, this is still the bedroom, and then if you look at our scene 2, this is the bedroom. So for me, I would say use your scene 2 in cases like this. There are cases that will make you to use scene 2. Okay, so I'm going to use scene 2, and I'm going to go ahead and still paste the same prompt. Now watch what is going to happen at this moment. So I'm going to go, all right, I'm going to just add a few lines using the uploaded reference character. Okay, so let's see what is going to happen. If there will be changes in the environment, right? Yes, very important. Your environment shouldn't be different from the previous scene. Okay, so in cases like that, you can do the same thing. Okay, beautiful. So literally, it has given me something that, you know, look at the one that was generated. Now look at this scene 2. You see, so it relates with what is here. The environment still looks like, yeah, and then the face, and of course is the same face. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and save this. I prefer this one. That's why I said most times your generation might differ. You need to regenerate again, but this, when you regenerate again, try to think about it like, okay, depending on your prompt. Okay, yes, so in cases like this, you can do this, or in some cases you can try to use your first best image, which is your scene 1 plus your scene 2, so that we can generate our scene 3. Okay, so let's see what is going to happen. Now watch what is going to happen here. I'm going to paste my scene. Okay, I'm gonna paste my scene 3. Yes, it's scene 3 we are trying to generate. Okay, all right, so let's, all right, I'm going to go ahead and hit send. Now, why am I showing you this? I want you to see the best results you can get, because most times using just one image is not enough. You need to combine up to 3, 4, 5 images just to get what you want, what you really want. Okay, so look at this, and then, okay, so which one do you think looks better? Okay, so I think I even love this, right? I think I love this. Okay, so this is the reason why you don't be okay with just the first image generation. All right, so try to make sure that you try your best to ensure that you combine images, your first image, depending on your prompt. Okay, exactly. So we are going to go ahead and complete our generation. So this is the same method you'll be using to generate all your images, okay, so that we can have consistency. Select your first image, can upload up to 3. Gemini, this platform allows you to upload even up to 4, so you can upload all of them, right? Scene 1, scene 2, scene 3, so that we can generate our scene 4. This is how I do it most times when I have this kind of situation, right? But in some people will use just one image. That's the first image they generated as the master prompt, right? But for me, I'm using the 3, like the 3 to generate my 4th image. Then depending on the prompt, right? Now, if you look at here it says close up bedroom is still in the bedroom. Do you understand? So let's go ahead and send this. Let's see what is going to happen. Now, if it's not coming out well, you can use the last image we generated, that is scene 3, as the best image. Do you understand? Okay, so let's see. Beautiful. So it literally gave me a very perfect image of what I'm looking for. I love it. So you see, this is how you can utilize the platform of combining images. If you understand how to combine images, you realize that you're going to get an excellent result. Don't just focus on just one image, okay? Try to combine images based on situations. And then let me say this before we proceed, okay, to video generation. I want to say this. Now, your images is the beauty of your video. If your images are not consistent, then your videos are not going to make any sense. Like there'll be no consistency, and then your viewers will not be carried along, will not really understand what is going on there. Do you understand? So for us to avoid to solve that problem, we try our best to make sure we solve the consistency problem when generating your images. So use this pattern and generate for other scenes so that we can have a full scene. Okay, so that being done, right, the next thing we need to do is head back to your master prompt, because at this point we are done generating our images, okay, and we've gotten all the images for all our scenes. The next is for you to head back to your master prompt so that we can move to the next step, because it's step by step. All right, now once we are here, the next step is for us to be sure that we animate them. Okay, so for each generated image, we are going to write a short animation prompt describing everything. Now look at what we are going to do. I want to copy everything here down to this part. All right, copy everything, then send back to our Claude AI. Now please, this part is very important. Don't change your Claude AI. Don't change your chart to a new chart. Okay, we already have an existing chart that knows what we are creating. So if you change it to a new chart, it's going to give you a generic result. Okay, so at this point you're going to go ahead and paste that the same chart, okay, because we already trained the memory to understand what we are creating. Awesome. So if you've watched it this time, please hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know if you'll be creating this type of content, and let me know if you have a video idea you want me to bring up next, and I'll put that into consideration. All right, so we proceed. I'm going to go ahead and send this. Awesome. So now this is animation prompt, sleepy time brush, and it has given me scene 1, character stretches and to the last scene 13, because we have up to scene 13. So what we need to do is, first you need to copy the scene by scene so that we can animate them. All right, so I'm going to copy up to this part. You can copy I'm going to copy it up to this part so that you continue from there, right? But you're going to generate scene by scene. Now let's head back to our master prompt. Our master prompt says after you've generated your animation prompt, the next thing is for you to do what? To animate your images. So you've generated your images and you've generated your animation prompt. Now the next thing is for us to animate them. Look at it here. The next thing, step 6, which is what? Animation, and we are going to do it manually. All right, so you are going to use your animation to apply prompt from step 5 to each images. Okay, so this is what you are going to do. Now, which platform are we going to use to animate our video, our images? You can decide to use. Okay, so let's animate them. I'm going to be using Flow AI. Now, you can decide to use the app, like the mobile app if you're using your Android phone, and you can decide to use it from the web, that is if you're using your Chrome browser. Okay, so because of this, let me use the app. Now where you can find this app is either your Play Store if you're using Android, or your App Store if you're using Apple and if you're using iPhone. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, and once you open it or you install it into your phone, open it. You want to have an interface, a blank interface, right? Click on this new. Once you click this new, this is going to pop up. Now go ahead and paste your first prompt. Okay, your scene 1 animation prompt. I'm going to delete all of this because we are just animating only the scene 1. So paste your scene 1 prompt just like I pasted here, right? Then I'm going to say something like this. So once I said that, I'm going to go ahead and select this image. Okay, and I will switch it to video because we are generating video. So if you are creating image on this platform, it's going to cost you 0 credit. Platform overall gives you 50 credits every single day. Okay, so your video generation on this platform depends on the models you are using. Now, if you are generating using Gemini Flash, you're going to use 12 AI credit. So if you switch it to Veo 3.1 Lite, you're going to use 10 credit. And that 10 credit is for you. So we are going to go with the least, which is Veo 3.1 Lite. All right, so like I said, change it to your aspect ratio 16:9. Use this plus sign, okay, and bring in your reference image for scene 1. Now, if you have more ingredients, okay, you can add it here. We have other ingredients that you already did, this like you've already generated. Okay, you can add it here. All right, so everything being equal and all things are good. So if you increase to 2 variations, right, it's going to cost you more credit. So for us to reduce our credit, okay, we use only 1 variations. Okay, so this is perfect. Okay, so you wait for it to, just in a short time your video is ready. All right, so this platform doesn't select if it's minor or that's why I actually love Flow AI. It generates everything, like any type of video you want to generate. It's literally not selecting. It will not restrict you, okay? But Gemini AI will literally restrict you because minor is involved. So our video is literally ready. Okay, so let's just have a look at it. Awesome, so this is cool. You go ahead and click these 3 dots. You want to see download, so it's going to download in 720p, but if you want to download it up to 180p, you have to get a plan. So for us to download for free, just leave it at that 720p. It says the process may take several minutes. Download will start automatically. Okay, so video has been saved to your device. Your video generation is that simple, but where the challenge is always in the image generation. So after you are done generating your videos, now let's head over to make the next step on our master prompts. So now let me say something here. When you run out of credit on this platform, okay, it gives you the ability to come back the next day because it gives you 50 credits every single day. And with 50 credits, I've been able to generate up to 5 videos because it's 10 credits every generation. You can see that. So use this platform and animate your videos. Now you can switch emails if you still have more projects to complete. Do you understand? Okay, so after your videos is now ready, the next step here is to generate our music. So you copy this prompt, right? Head back to your master prompt. This is our master prompt. Copy this, okay, take it to the last. Then we are heading back to Claude AI because we are using Claude AI for everything, right? Now remember, it's on the same chart. So paste it here and then hit generate. Now if you notice, Claude AI is going to give us the lyrics, full lyrics of this, okay, of what we are trying to, and then it will also give you the styles. You will see where I'm going to use this style. So take note, we have the full lyrics. Go ahead and copy everything so you can take it to the platform will be using to generate. Try creating the lyrics from here. It's created, but I couldn't download it, so I have an alternative for you. Awesome. So it's time for us to generate our lyrics for this our kids music. Okay, so go ahead and copy this from Claude AI since you already generated everything for us. Copy the lyrics and copy the styles. Okay, let's copy everything at once. So I'm going to go ahead and copy everything at once. Awesome. So now we are going to head over to use this free AI tool that I discovered since Suno AI do not give us access to download this music even after generating. Okay, so this platform I'm going to show you, I already told you, it gives us daily credit. So open your Chrome browser and then let's search for this. Okay, go ahead and search for Music Creator AI. Now let me zoom in so that I can see the full screen. Now this is the first one we are going to use. Now it's either you can use Gemini. I want to give you two options. So the one that is more easiest, the one that is more comfortable for you. In case you run out of credit on one, you should be able to, use another. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click on this first one. Let's use the first one, then we'll come back to the second one. Okay, so like I said, this first one gives us access to daily credits. Okay, once you sign up and sign into the platform. Okay, so I already have an account with them. Now once you sign in, you have access to 2.5 credits. Because I already have an account with it, let's go ahead and create music. So, and then you also have access to claim daily credits. Now let me show you quickly how to claim daily credit. Click on this box that is here. You're going to see that you have daily check-in. Okay, day one, you need to check in and receive 2 credits. With 2 credits, you can generate your music for free. That's what the platform uses. The platform uses just 2 credits. So once you exhaust that credits, you can log in with another email. You know what I mean, right? And keep generating your music. So I'm going to go ahead and claim my daily rewards. Okay, so that is done. I'm going to go ahead and close this. Beautiful. So when you open the interface, when you sign in and log in here, you're going to see this interface that says prompt, and you see this, all of this. You see generate music. It's two credits. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and click. If you're using your mobile phone, you can switch to desktop. I mean, if you want to see the full screen of this interface, what it looks like. All right, so the moment you switch it to desktop, you will see the more about this platform. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and zoom in. Okay, I'm going to zoom in this so that you can see this clearly. Now, if you look there, you're going to see audio and lyrics. So I'm going to go ahead and click on these lyrics. Click on it and it will give us options like lyrics and style. Remember we already have our lyrics and style. So I'm going to go ahead and paste my lyrics from Claude AI. Okay, my lyrics is here. So I'm going to copy this style out so that I can take it to where we have the style section. Okay, I'm going to cut this, delete this too, and where you have this style, go ahead and paste this style here. All right, I'm going to paste this style here and I'm going to delete these styles. Awesome. So everything is done. If you want to add other things, I mean, if you understand music very well and you want to add other things to it, why not? You can go ahead and add more things to this, right? So for me, I'm okay with this. So I'm going to go ahead and now if you want a specific gender, okay, maybe you want a male gender voice to speak, vocal gender, you want it to be male or female, you can go ahead and select any one of your choice. So I'm going to leave it at random, right? Since it's kids, I'm going to leave it at random, and I'm going to go ahead and go down here. You want to see where we have generate. So this generation is going to cost us just 2 credits here. Here is it, 2 credits. Okay, so I'm going to click on this generate. Now, the moment you click on this generate, it will start generating in 2 variations, just like you have in Suno, right? To start generating in. But the good thing about this is that with the free credit you have here, you can literally download your music. Okay, like I said, remember, when you've exhausted your credit, sign out and log in again with different email. That's okay. When you exhaust your credit, you already know what to do, right? Now, if you take a look at this, you see it's 1 minute 41 seconds. That's the first one. So you can preview this by playing it to listen to it. So anyone you are cool with, you can click this 3 dots, right? And you see download here. Once you click this download, you see MP3 audio, and then you click on it. It will be saved directly into your mobile phone. And with this, you can go ahead and use this. You don't have any issues at all. Now here, if you want commercial license, you can go ahead and click this commercial license. So the second option that we have here is this Gemini AI music and sound generator. So I'm going to open this. Now this is what I'm going to do at this point. Now this is it. Laria, create custom tracks for any moment. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and try it out. Let's see if it's going to give us exact thing that we are looking for our kids music. Now, why am I doing this? I'm doing this to give you options. Okay, so in case one failed, like Suno is no more free, doesn't have the free tier anymore. The free tier, you can't download it, but I mean, you can see the first option I gave you can download it with their free credit, their free platform credit. So now let's see this one. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in for us to see. So once everything is here, you can see everything is literally, you have options here, right? But we want to ignore all of this, right? And then we want to create something here. All right, I'm going to say this. Okay, so I'm going to add that I'm creating. I have to explain what I'm coming here to create. This plan will literally know what I am creating. Okay, so that being said, I'm going to go ahead and hit generate. Let's wait and see if it's going to generate something that is going to be worth it. So let's see what is going to happen. It's going to start analyzing the lyrics, right, and generating my track. So let's wait and listen. Then we now compare to be sure which one you can keep at. But remember, this is free, and the first one I also shared with you uses platform credit. Here it doesn't have platform credit, but you can use unlimited videos, you can generate unlimited music on this platform. So let's take a look at this. Our music is here. Let's quickly just play it and then preview it and see.
It's time for bed, the day is done. We had our bath, we had our fun. Grab.
You can use it to start that your video creation, right? In this niche, this is one of the selling niche and it's trending, and viewers are waiting for this type of videos, and parents love it when it is educating, entertaining, and of course valuable and also fun, right? So this is generating up to 2 minutes 27 seconds. So at this point, if you are cool with this, just click that download button and download it as audio. Okay, save it as audio so that we can take it to our editing platform and edit everything. Now we'll be using CapCut in this case. Now, so what you need to do is just to import all your videos and align them accordingly. Listen to the music, align your clips to the lyrics. Okay, when it say brush your teeth, in this case you see it accordingly. So click that audio, right where you have the audio, go ahead and select your audio sound from your mobile phone and add it up. Now you see everything is going to align accordingly. Now what will the final output? Adjust it, just add animations to it, transition to it, whatever thing that you want to add, just add it to. You want to have captions, whatever, you can download it and export it as 180p if you're a pro user. But if you're not, just get it.
Guys, let me know what you think about this entire process. Was it helpful? Were you able to create something? And have you started the channel already? The last step is in the master prompt is for you to get the prompt for your thumbnail, your description, and your title. Paste it into Claude AI, and Claude AI is going to do the magic for you. And with that, you really have your video ready and optimized. Guys, if this video was helpful, like, subscribe, share it to anyone who wants to create this type of video content, and share it to help someone out there. See you in the next one.